G'day everybody, welcome to another episode of Arthur's Cruises. Today, we docked at Port Lincoln. Well, g'day everybody, it's Arthur from Arthur's Cruises, and it's roughly around about 11 o'clock in the morning. I've just stepped off the boat, as you can see in the background. Oh, sorry, I should have not have said that. The ship. Sorry, correct myself. The ship. So I got off the ship and walking the jetty to the centre of town. Hopefully, I'm not too sure how the situation is here. So it's a bit of a fair walk for people if you need to walk. So just to let you know, it's a bit of a fair walk. So I'm just gonna walk, see how close things are, and if not, I'll be taking some photos of some of the piers around here. See you soon. Port Lincoln is located on the lower Eyre Peninsula in the state of South Australia. It is the home for the most millionaires per capita in Australia, as well as being claiming Australia's seafood capital of the world. This here is the tourism shed, where you can get some information about Port Lincoln. The local tourism board offers free shuttle service from the top of the pier to the ship, and then you can catch the town shuttle service, and there's also a hop-on hop-off bus service which costs $45. It costs $6 per adult, or a family of 4 for $20. So I decided to walk along the Tauranga walking trail, which leads along the foreshore of Port Lincoln. I noticed a sign for a railway museum, so I decided to do something off the beaten path and go to the railway museum and explore Port Lincoln's history with the rail network. It costs $6 entry for adults, $6 for concession, and they do offer family packages. Lincoln Railway Museum is run by the Eyre Peninsula Railway Preservation Society. The museum is housed in the South Australian Railway Administration building of Port Lincoln. It was opened in September of 1999, and then later in 2004 the freight shed was opened. The museum includes an extensive photographic collection, a large collection of plans and other official documents from the days on Eyre Peninsula, and also a display of memorabilia related to the railways of Eyre Peninsula. After exploring the railway museum, I decided to head over to the freight shed, and where I was met by this wonderful volunteer.
Old hands when they had to drill through timber.
Yep.
And that one's just, they went through 40-pound rail, or 41-pound rail.
Yeah.
But
and was all that done by hand?
yeah, by hand.
Oh yeah, Jesus.
Yeah.
That would have taken a lot of...
No,
would have been
2
strong.
blokes on that.
Yeah.
Yeah. That would only take about 5 or 10 minutes to drill a hole through that.
That's right. It was truly great to hear the stories of how the railway network played a role in Port Lincoln's growth and became the hub of grain export along the Eyre Peninsula. Next to the freight shed is a display of box carts showing different setups and different configurations from passenger transports to delivery of goods. G'day everybody. It was about a 5 to 10 minute walk outside of the town area. There's signage that says for this railway museum, which I walked to. It took about 5 minutes to get to it. I just finished walking through the cart area and all the exhibits and stuff like that. Had a lovely chat with the one of the volunteers here at this side of the museum. It costs $8 to come in per adult and $6 for concessions. Try to have a proper change with you. They greatly appreciate that. So I think that's about done for me for the moment. I'm just going to head into town, which is not that far away from the museum itself, some shops, and do a bit of shopping for a few people. So this side of Port Lincoln is great. This is beautiful. I really like this local history and old history that this town was built on. Yeah, really enjoying it. Just an update on the shuttle services that run from the ship into town. Give you an explanation of how it works. Right, so this is how it goes. If you're unable to walk the distance to the top of the pier, there's minibus that can take you there, and that's for free. But the shuttle bus from the top of the pier into town isn't. It's $6 for adults or $20 for filming. And quite frankly, I find walking into town much more easier and saves me $6, which I put towards the museum, which I think they greatly appreciate it more than anything else. Just be aware that the local shopping times may vary when you visit. After doing shopping, I decided to visit the local foreshore and walk along the jetties to get some wonderful photos, some footage of the bay, and spot our ship. The jetty offers a wonderful swim area and great place to fish and do some squidding. This view never gets old. It's absolutely beautiful and stunning. Well impressed with Port Lincoln. The water was clear and amazing. The local hotel, the Boston Hotel, had a market on and showcased local artists and vendors. It's a great place for cruise ship tourists to visit, have something to eat, try some oysters, do a bit of shopping, and then head back to the ship. The port is run by Flinders Port Holdings and houses large grain silos for export. G'day everybody, it's Arthur from Arthur's Cruises. Just had a wonderful afternoon here in Port Lincoln. I'm heading back to the ship now. Just walked around town a little bit, got a few supplies for a few people. Did the Railway Museum, which was quite enjoyable. I really enjoyed that. Hope you get to see all that footage as well. So now on the way back I was filming and taking some photographs behind us of the silos. So I'm heading back to the ship and take some photos of the ship while it's docked. Alright everybody, see you later. Good afternoon everybody. It's been since I got back on board. I think it was around about 2:30. Just been splashing around in the pool with young Brookie, and then we headed to Crooner's Bar. Everybody else was having a few cocktails. I just had a coffee. I think for tonight with the wine will be awesome. So not a big wine person, but it'll be nice to try something different. So I'm in here in the cabin getting ready, and hopefully I'll scrub up well for everybody. Let's see if this works. Boom! Don't I look good? I actually scrub up not too bad. Really looking forward to the chef's table today. Tonight I should say. So join me. I'll be taking some photos, maybe some video. Let's see how it all goes. G'day everybody, it's about 9:30 at night, and I just finished doing the chef's table. What can I say? It was absolutely amazing.
Best experience of my life so far. Food wise, I should say. Absolutely beautiful. Everything was amazing from start to finish, paired with the wines, everything beautiful. Met some wonderful people from the US and New Zealand, which we're heading to, so it was nice to meet these people. I'm just out here on the promenade deck, taking a look around and seeing where we're sailing to. The seas are quite smooth, which is good. So tomorrow's the sea day to Melbourne. I hope you can hear me. It's a little bit windy out here, but I hope you can hear me and what I'm saying. But yes, highly recommend it. Hopefully I could put in pictures and some videos of the highlights of the chef's table. We've got some commemorative photos with it, and we also got a little some desserts to take home with us, which was awesome. All I got to say was that it was a fantastic meal, and if anyone wants to do it, please do it. Take that extra time to do it. Even put your name down, even if it doesn't happen. But I'm sure it will happen, because it did happen on this group, but happened with others. So, just heading to Explorers Lounge and meeting up with the family to do some music trivia and see how the rest of the night goes. So it's not a goodbye from me, but let's see how this night goes.
Having a few cocktails and watching music trivia was the perfect way to end the night. Thank you for watching, and remember, please subscribe, give my videos a like, leave a comment, and I'll get back to you. Thank you.